beautiful KCET 2027 champions. I hope all my dear little children are having a happy day, a good day. Well, if not, then probably I wish for a good day ahead. Yes, so this is your Jasmine Mam. If at all you're someone who does not know me, I teach biology, but do not be worried. Today I'm not going to torture with biology. I have something else to torture you with. It is not going to be a torture for sure. I'll make sure that it is a fun session out over here and you understand what I'm trying to say. I know that you are someone, if at all I were you, I might be hearing voices. 10th standard board was important, 12th board is important, KCET is important, so many things is important, right? When everything is important, how do you balance it? How do you understand what should I focus more on? Is it second PUC or KCET examination? Right, this is a scenario that almost all of you probably might have got into or might be getting into in the near future. And I would love to say one very important thing, that is, yes, they are equally important, but there is a way to tackle it, and it's very easy. It's very, very, very easy if you start from today. The problem is that children do not realize that there's a mistake that we all are doing. And I'm going to reveal that mistake right over here. So listen to me very carefully. So the biggest mistake that we do generally is that we think KCET and PU2 are entirely different. Two separate things, two separate preparation is what we think. But in reality, that's not the case. There are so many overlaps. For example, I'll give you proof. If you talk about KCET question paper, I hope you guys know, or if you do not know, listen to me carefully. On day one, you would be having two papers. One will be for physics, then you will have a 1 hour gap or so, and then you would be having chemistry on day one. Physics and chemistry on day one, again separately. On day two, you will be having mathematics and biology, again separately. Now, if I talk about one subject, for example, physics paper is the first one. The physics paper contains of 60 questions. What if I tell you almost 40 questions out of these 60 come from second PUC? In that case, ma'am, while I'm studying for second PUC, if I prioritize solving some KCET question, it's going to be done and dusted, right? So anyway, I'm preparing for my boards. I'm just solving some extra questions and my 40 questions from KCET is all set. Exactly. That is what I'm saying. Now that's not all. This is just one thing. There's also one more thing. So basically 67% of questions are going to come from your second PUC, and that itself is a very big deal. The second reason, that's not all. There's a second reason as well, and that is when you say that your KCET rank has come, it's not dependent on how well you are performing in your KCET examination. Do you know that? Suppose, let's take a scenario, okay? Over here, there is a kid who scored 60 out of 60 in physics, in chemistry 59 out of 60, in math 60 out of 60, and basically had got 179 out of 180. This is what KCET score, because every particular paper is out of 60, and if at all that person is looking for engineering, they just have to give PCM. If they are looking for any bio-related courses, they would have to give PCMB or probably PCB. Either way, but I have taken three courses, generally 3 subjects over here, generally in reference to engineering course, right? Now I can give explanation for other courses as well later on. So this is how it goes. 179 marks I got, 1 out of 180. Only 1 mark I lost. Now what do I expect? I am going to rank KCET examination. It's going to be super good. I'll be rank 1 in KCET. But is that so? No. Because your KCET marks or your KCET rank is obviously determined by this, plus what you score in your PU2, your second PUC. This is also equally important. So over here, the subjects are physics, chemistry, and math. Okay, for PU2 also you will consider the same combination. They will be checking what are your scores in your second PUC out of 100, 100, 100. So basically I say 296 is my marks out of 300. This is what I got to know. And here I got 179 out of 180. First of all, what I'm going to do is take the percentage for this. How do I take the percentage for this? Basically, what you scored over here is 179 divided by 180 into 100 will be giving me what? The percentage, and that is 99.44. Okay, so I got 99.44 in KCET. And what about this? Now, 296 divided by 300 into 100, 98.67. This is my PU2 score. Both of their 50% is being taken. 50% of that. So again, 50% of 98.67 gives you 49.34. Similarly, 50% of 99.44 gives you 49.72. Now both of them are added together, and that is how. This is your final percentage, and this decides your KCET rank. What if here the child scored 179 out of 180, but here the score was 200 out of 300? Don't you think it is going to drop by? Yes, your rank will drop by, which means that PU2 is also very, very important over here. Again, when I say that PU2 is important, I'm anyway preparing for PU2. It's my board examination. You get it? If I do well over here, basically my score is sorted over here. And basically, if I am preparing for PU2, my 40 questions here are already sorted. I just have to look forward for the 20 more questions out there. Don't you think if you study for just PU2 itself, somewhere here and here it's almost sorted. You just have to you need to have some time for your PU1. That's all. You get it? What I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say PU2 is super important, and you do not have to do ultimate level of separate preparation, and that is what I'm going to explain you further. So what should I do? What should you be doing at this particular point of time? Suppose you study for 2 hours. Okay, suppose you are someone who's studying for 2 hours. Imagine, I'm just saying give 1.5 hours for your concepts. Okay, now you have studied the concepts. What is the best way to revise them? Solve questions. Now what questions are going to solve? You are going to solve KCET questions for the next 30 minutes. So out of 2 hours, 1.5 hours you gave for the concept, and basically 0.5 hours you gave for the questions. Isn't it done? Your KCET prep is done. Your second PUC prep is also done. As I told you, the rest of the thing, if you're doing it very nicely, religiously from day 1 onwards, your PU2 is super strong. You do not need to be worried about the 40 questions that are going to be there in KCET. You just need to look out for the 20 questions which are there, and that comes from PU1. You can find time to cover that up because you're already ahead. You will find time to cover PU1 as well if you start following this from day 1. Mostly what happens is that we cover second PUC right now. Okay, we might be studying for second. We do not think about KCET until some examination is nearby. Until we realize that, oh, my JEE didn't go well, I'll switch to KCET. That is the usual procedure. If you start from day 1, it's not really an extra thing for you. You're anyway revising. And the best way to revise is to solve questions. Solve question and see, am I able to do it? Oh, my concept is lagging. I'll go back and probably do my concepts really well. You get it? That is the logic. I hope you have got it. And if I make sense, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, because this is where you are going to get ultimate guidance for your PUC as well as your KCET examination and everything. We will make sure that your acad is super, super strong. Okay? Yes? Done? And now, ma'am, is there a course providing this? The answer is yes. That is Pariksha Veera. For those of you who are probably going, some people are okay with YouTube. Okay, they go ahead and they watch the videos which are there on YouTube. Some people, I have generally heard that, okay, I want a structured plan because I am not someone who probably will be following a routine for so long. It will be difficult for me. So if there is someone to guide me every single day and every single step, and I know that this is what I have to study, this is what I have to do, it will be better. So in that case, there is Pariksha Veera course. It's a KCET full year course where we are going to target your PU2 preparation. So your PU2 is going to be covered by 6th of November. The classes for this is going to start by July 6th. Okay, July 6th, the classes are going to start. Just give me a second. Yeah, July 6th, the classes are going to start, and we are telling you by November 6th, your entire PU2 ends. If by November your entire PU2 ends, that means you have December, you have actually the entire November, you have the entire December, Jan, so many months. In Jan, you will be having your first pre-board examination. For that, you are super strong because you have already completed things, and you will also find time to focus on your PU1, or if you're someone who's looking out for your JEE, you can go ahead with that as well. So it obviously depends on you, if at all you want to go ahead with this, but this is the plan that is there. Okay, and there will be live sessions, and there will be 2 sessions each and every single day for 1 hour 45 minutes you will be having one session. For example, suppose it is math or bio, next will be chemistry or physics. That is how it is going to go. You will get the detailed schedule of it. You can check out the details of this particular course in the link that is given in the description section. The pricing for that is rupees 3,499, and you will be having doubt solving sessions within the class itself, and mock test will also be there. Yes, Okay, that's there. So yes, you can go ahead with it if at all you wish to go ahead with it. Now, going ahead with the next part of the story, as I said, the chapters that you need to focus, because these are KCET important and these are PU2 important as well. So if you see that in physics, okay, these 6 chapters is equals to 40% of physics KCET questions. What are these 6 chapters? Current, electricity, ray optics, moving charges and magnetism, electrostatic potential and capacitance, electric charges and fields, and also alternating current. If at all you see the number of questions, 5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3. The other chapters are also important. It's not like they are not important. I've just given you the strategy wise, as in the high priority chapters. Now, this is for KCET. Is it the same thing for PU2? Let's check it out. Current, electricity, sorry. Oh my god. Current, electricity is a chapter that has high weightage over here. Let's see the weightage over here. 13 marks. Previous year, according to the PU blueprint, PU2 blueprint, you are getting 13 marks from this chapter. So it's important here. I can cover this easily, and basically I am ready for both PU2 as well as KCET. Electric charges and fields 11. Electric charges and fields 3, but here it was 4, 5. Again, it's comes under important chapter. It's okay, done. Electric potential and capacitance 11. Here also it is almost 4 number of questions important. You get it? That is what I am saying. It's not different. It's not going to be different. They have planned in a way that it is KCET oriented as well. So these chapters which you are covering in school now, you have to cover over here for KCET as well. That's all. And you just have to give 30 extra minutes for that. Will you be doing that? If yes, put it down in the comment section that, ma'am, yes. Okay, let me think of what you should be putting down. Yes, ma'am. Plan into action. Okay, yes, ma'am. Plan into action. I think we should be giving a deadline from today. Start from today. Every 2 hours that you spend for studying, 1.5 hour concept, whatever thing you can complete in that 1.5 hour, complete it. Don't extend it. Complete it and then solve questions. Otherwise, you'll keep on moving. Okay, I have something left. And in that way, listen to me carefully. When you give yourself a stricter deadline, it becomes, so when I know that you can make a video within like 2 days, I'll push it to probably 2 days. I'll take it so long to complete it. So that is why I'm telling you, make sure you give yourself some shorter deadline, something that you can work on, and then go ahead. Cool. So if at all we see 38 questions came directly from PU2 in 2026, an experiment based question on PU2 came for 2 marks. That is also there. So in total 40 questions have come. Now in PU1 almost 20 marks came from PU1, and here are the chapters. These are very important chapters in PU1. Okay, important PU1. These are the most important. Then this, and then comes these chapters. Cool. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this. Similarly, if at all you want, you can take a screenshot of this as well. Now, talking about biology, over here we have these many chapters, all of them at the top which are there, they are important. So we see that these are 5, 4, 3, but again it's all 3, 3, 3. That is why I am telling you all of them are important, but these are the most important chapters. As of now, sexual reproduction, human reproduction, reproductive health might be ongoing in your class. That is also important. Every single year you get at least 3 to 4 questions out there, right? So these 3 chapters, and then comes these chapters. PU2 actually gave 38 questions in 2026, and if at all you see the chapters over here, are they equally important here? Principles of inheritance and variation, 5 number of questions, the most number of questions here, 13 marks. Molecular base of inheritance, 13 marks over here, again 3, 3, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, it's important, comes under top 3, it's important here. Sexual reproduction in flowering plants, 11. So sexual reproduction, I told you, it's the next important one. Okay, human health and diseases came in the top only, again 11. So it's all important, and they have put it in that way only, such that you can cover it very easily. So I'll request you to take a screenshot of this as well. And over here you have it for PU1. 22 questions came from PU1. These are the chapters which are there, so I have tagged them. Okay, orange is the one which are mostly important. Every single year at least 1 questions come from them. Red one is the one that has maintained the weightage, and basically orange is the one that is mostly important, as in you may get questions. This year that didn't happen, like they didn't give 2 questions, but usually you have seen that they are giving questions. Okay, red ones are the ones that have maintained the streak. In previous year also they gave questions, this year also they gave questions. Okay, and the orange ones are the ones which are obviously didn't give that number of questions but still gave the questions. The green ones are the newcomers, as in basically this year they had given more questions. So here it was, until now it was only 1 question coming from excretory production and elimination, but this year it was 2 questions. Breathing and exchange didn't give questions, but this year gave question. Got it? And other chapters are also there. So if at all, again you have to look out for chapters. How do you complete it? First the red ones, then the orange ones, and then the other ones. Cool? So this is out there. Now again you can take a screenshot of this as well. Going ahead, what do we have? We have chemistry, and for chemistry 2026 is not mapped yet, but these are the chapters. All 10 chapters in chemistry are very, very important in PU2. The least number of chapters are there in chem, okay, and there are 10, and it's very, very important in terms of PU2, in terms of KCET, all of it. So as you can see, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3 was the thing previous year, and here also 13 marks, 12 marks, 10 marks, 9 marks, important. Cool? If you want to take a screenshot, take a screenshot. We'll come back again with the 2026 mapping as well. Okay, and this is for PU1. Almost 17 to 20 marks came from your PU1 in previous year. These are the important chapters which I have marked in yellow color, and then comes these chapters. Cool? Again, please take a screenshot of this. Now in every session that I am doing, I am giving you the list of the chapters, so make the best use of it. Now for mathematics, over here you have 7 chapters which give 30 marks the previous year. Again, mapping for 2026 has to be done. So these are the chapters which are super important. C and D, continuity and differentiability, gives 6 questions in the previous year. This year 17 questions. Okay, sorry, I mean 6 questions in KCET, and basically in PU2 it gives 17 marks. So obviously that's a very big deal. Integrals 18 over here and integrals 5 over here. As I said, it's all matched and it's important. If you want to take a screenshot of this, please take. Obviously the blueprint could be changing this year, but there would not be major changes. Okay, and as I said, we will come back with the 2026 mapping. Now this is for PU1. The one that is colored is something that is super, super, super important. Yes. So that's all for now, and if there is any information that you want regarding your KCET examination which is there, you feel that you're doubtful or you want us to make a video on it, put it down. We are here to help you out. Okay, so that's all. Wishing you the best, and please take care of yourselves. Bye bye, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button as well. Bye.